He loves to talk on topics of the autism spectrum disorder, Christianity, faith, staying motivated. Ryan has spoke at different venues around the Inland Empire. In April 2016, he spoke at the Autism's Bright Angels at Heart event in Moreno Valley. In Riverside, Ryan performs speeches, like I mentioned, Back to the Grind, coffee shop, cafes, and open mic night. 2 weeks ago, Ryan had the privilege to speak at Connie Jameson's women's group called Delta Kappa Gamma.
At the age of 2, I had a collection of these toy cars. I would spend so much of my time as a little boy lining up these cars in different patterns from one side of my bedroom to the other. Even though I was doing something very creative with these cars, the thing is, I didn't know how to talk. When my parents saw this behavior, they were shocked. But a few weeks later on, it made sense because at the age of 2, I was diagnosed with a mental disability called autism. The doctors told my parents that I wasn't going to be able to read, talk, or be able to advocate for myself. My mother was confused and didn't know what to do with that news. My dad, he was in straight up denial because he didn't want to believe that his son had a disability. Even though my whole entire family was accepting the doctor's report, my grandma, she wasn't having it. She saw my diagnosis from a different perspective. She gave words of encouragement to my parents by telling them, I don't believe Ryan has autism. I believe that one day Ryan is going to be talking. And not only that, I believe he is going to be talking words of wisdom. My grandma was a woman of faith, a Christian. She prayed to God for many years that he would give me a better life, a brighter future. But this didn't happen overnight. This took many years for this belief, this dream, for it to manifest. That's the thing about having faith. You have to believe it before you see it. When people come and tell me, Ryan, I have to see it to believe it, I tell them, no. Having faith in God, or whatever belief you may have, you have to believe it before you see it. Sure enough, my grandma's prayers were answered. At the age of 5, I started to talk. Then at the age of 11, I started to read. And then at the age of 16, Grandma passed away. And I had this strong desire within my heart to do a speech, a eulogy at her funeral, talking about the major impact she had on my life and how I was going to miss her. When I presented that speech at her funeral, my family was just blown away because they never thought that the Ryan that was diagnosed with autism was later on going to be speaking words of wisdom at his grandmother's funeral. The funny thing is, my grandma prophesied that one day I was going to be talking words of wisdom. Me doing a speech at her funeral was just a result of the faith she had. My grandma's testimony inspired me to have faith in God myself, because I believe it's true. I do believe he gave me that fulfilling life my grandma once hoped for. If my grandma never had faith, I wouldn't be living independently in my own apartment here in California. I wouldn't be going to college. I wouldn't be an intern at the Rock Church World Outreach. And I wouldn't be here at the Inland Empire Speakers Bureau giving you the speech. It's all because one person had faith. Just a little bit of faith. Just a little bit. My hero taught me to have faith. What did your hero teach you?